EACC Math Lesson number 4.5, Working with Dimensions. In this unit, you're going to be looking at just some basic problem solving, being able to read a diagram, and work with some simple measurements. Okay, here we have a picture, a drawing, I should say. Looks like it might be an MP3 player or something like that. And we're given some information about some of these measurements. This is an 1 7/8 of the top. Here we have two spaces of 1/8 inch on each side of the screen. Down by the dial we have a circle with an inner radius of 7/32 and a bigger circle with a radius of 9/16. And we have some missing dimensions there, A, B, C, and D. Okay, so first up, let's find A. Alright, so to find A, I know that A goes from here to here on the screen, and we've got an 1/8 of an inch on each side, and I know that this total distance across is up here at 1 7/8 inches. So all I have to do really is take my 1 7/8 inches and subtract 1/8 from each side. Well, that's going to give me 2/8 that I'm subtracting, so let's go ahead and write it that way. And now 2/8 does reduce, but I want to subtract it from 7/8, so we're just going to leave it like that. So I get 1 5/8 inches. Okay, simple enough. All right, let's go down here. Second, let's find B. Well, let's see what we have here. In this big circle, I'm told that the radius is 9/16 of an inch. So if I go from the center here down to B, or up to the top of the circle, I've got 2 9/16 of an inch. So I basically have 18/16, even though that's an improper fraction. Let's just think of it that way. So if I take this off of my 1 1/2 inches, that would tell me what the length of B is. Alright, so to find B, I've got 1 1/2 inches, and I want to take off 9/16 and another 9/16, so I'm taking off 18/16. Okay, well, let's change 1 1/2 to 3/2, so we have 3/2, and let's reduce 18/16. That's going to reduce to 9/8. And let's convert 3/2 to 8, so 4 times 2 is 8, so 4 times 3 is 12/8. And 12/8 take away 9/8 is 3/8. Alright, so there's my B, 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so third, let's find C and D. Now, I'm going to assume that those are both the same. It doesn't really tell me that, but I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, so let's use the same process we used with B. Here we know that in the large circle here, I've got 2 9/16 radiuses, or radii, so that's going to give me 18/16. And I know the distance from this edge to this edge is given up here at 1 7/8. So I'm going to take 1 7/8 and I'm going to subtract my 18/16. Okay, so again, let's write to 1 7/8 as 15/8. And I'm taking away 18/16. Well, 15/8 is the same as 30/16. Take away 18/16. So that's going to leave me with 12/16, which reduces then, both those are divisible by 4, to 3/4. Now I've got to be careful here. I found both C and D together. That's 3/4 of an inch. So what I need to do next is divide that into 2 equal sections to figure out what C and D each measure. So let's do some erasing here to make myself some more room. So let's take off this right here. And so I've got 3/4, and I want to divide that by 2, which is the same thing as 3/4 times 1/2, which gives me also 3/8 of an inch. So C and D are both 3/8 of an inch. Okay, that's the end of this lesson. Go ahead and complete your assignment, and if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call.